Website at penflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Buying and selling? Then you know about ocalaforsale.com, Marion County's internet marketplace. But there's something you might not know. I'm Michael Warren, president of USA for Sale. We created Ocala for Sale in 1998 with a passion to connect buyers and sellers and to help local businesses reach shoppers online. On Ocala for Sale, you're just a click away from thousands of deals for real estate, rentals, cars, furniture, appliances, horses, pets, and more. Looking for a job? Our Help Wanted section is booming. Shopping the villages and beyond? Now you'll find great deals on villages for sale, as well as our new statewide classified, Florida for Sale. Log on today and post your free classified. You'll reach thousands of shoppers who check our listings every day. Are you a business looking to get a corner on the internet marketplace? USA for Sale can help you reach your target audience in Ocala, the villages, and statewide. There's no better place to reach shoppers than right where they shop. Let us show you how. Learn more by calling 352-629-1663 or visit us online at usaforsale.com.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. Our tractor services include bush hog, disking, front end loader, box blade, and stump grinding. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are licensed and insured. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440, or online at powellgene, Gene, at yahoo.com. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing.
What do I do now? After 911, don't worry, call Fakuri. Fakuri Medical and Chiropractic, treating auto injuries for over 32 years. Same-day appointments, immediate medical attention, all under one roof. Don't worry, call Fakuri. Go to bestinjurycare.com. All auto insurances are accepted. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to take your call. Car accident? Don't worry, call Fakuri. bestinjurycare.com.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Nice looking Monday morning. Hope you're doing well. Let's see real quickly the weather, the information you really need. 71 degrees, 90 the expected high today. Virtually no mention of rain. That's not exactly true. I'm telling you somewhat of a lie, but it's only 7% according to the AccuWeather.com website, which is where I'm getting it from right now. Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center, and he was also your play-by-play guy during high school football Friday night. And Adam Mikulin was his color guy, and the two of them were outstanding. Just a really good broadcast. If you missed it, don't miss the next one, because I'm sure it's going to be just as good. Good morning, Galen.
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are you all?
Very good. You guys really get some kind of a 5-star rating or something for that. You did such a great job.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Adam is very knowledgeable of football, and that came out. He's very comfortable talking about it, and
right.
Pleasure working with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Considering we had never done a broadcast together, I thought we did pretty good.
Right, and I mentioned to the audience that you guys are volunteering to do that, so
yeah.
It's definitely, you get an extra star for that. Yeah, that's a lot of work for you guys. And so when is this Friday? What's the game?
South Sumter. It's Trinity Catholic going down to South Sumter against another good football team, and we'll see what happens. That's the beauty of high school football.
By the way, did you see the video that like the slideshow I put on there? Or not slideshow, but I put up some bumper pictures or something while you were talking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I sure did.
Did you happen to see the one with the 50-gallon drum of the Gator beer? I'm not Gator beer, Tiger beer? Tiger beer?
No, I must have missed that one.
You missed, okay, yeah.
I saw the Tiger float. No, I don't think I saw the Tiger beer.
Okay, yeah, the Tiger float. The can, the 50-gallon drum on the thing is supposed to be a can of beer.
Oh, is that what it is on the back of the float?
Right.
With the two girls, yeah.
Right, with the two girls, yeah.
And?
So I have a story behind that. That can of beer is what I painted that. in 1972. I think it must have been 73 or something like that.
Yeah,
1972. 72. Yeah, probably. Yeah, they had asked me because I went to that school, through the last year and a half of my schooling, and they said, "Hey, can you paint this 50-gallon drum to look like a can of beer?" So I borrowed one of my brother's Budweisers and used it as a reference. I said to Robin, I don't think in today's day they would allow kids to have Tiger beer as their float theme.
No.
Yeah.
I'm guessing not.
Yeah. Everything's so political now.
Well, your brother Bob was a good sport giving you his can of beer.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew. I took it.
It's probably empty.
So, where are you right now?
Just heading to Gainesville today.
All right. Well, I mentioned to the listeners that I wanted to ask you your thoughts on the whole NFL kneeling thing. It seems like it's a story we've done before, and a commentary that you've made before. But, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, Trump, this is the kind of thing he railed against when he was running for office, is that, the president should just stay out of things. There's no reason. I have several issues with this, but one, you don't, as a president, you don't single out citizens within your country and call them SOBs. I just think that's completely wrong. I don't know how that makes America great again. The other thing he did, and this bothered me just as much, is he's calling for the boycott of an American company, of an American-made product. And whether we like it or not, the NFL generates billions of dollars for this country in some form or fashion. And to call for a boycott of that, I have a problem with it. I don't like that at all. I don't like it when any politician has any opinion about any sporting event. Whether it's, Barack Obama, talking about the Final Four, or, they bring on any president, throw out the first pitch, fine, but don't involve yourself, whether it's the steroids issue or, CTE and football. Just stop. Stop. Yeah. And there's a million other things to focus on. And I understand there's a lot of time of the day, but that's what's caused all this problem. You can't call an entire section, and there's a lot of these players. They work really hard. They are the top 1% of their profession, and they are very, very skilled and very, very good at what they do. They're not perfect by any stretch, but if you take the 1%, the top 1% of any profession, I don't care if it's pizza makers, then they deserve our respect, and he just showed a lack of respect. I don't like them kneeling. I've said that. I think there's a time and a place for everything, and I don't think that's the time or the place to do it. If you have a problem with what's going on in your society, you don't do it during the national anthem. You have a post-game interview. You could talk to any one of the 10 to 15 reporters that cover every NFL team, and you could have a sit-down with every single one of them and share your thoughts, your opinion, and they would write it. They would gladly write it. And so, taking a knee isn't the right thing to do. I get it, it's their right. I'm not saying we should throw them in jail. I just don't think it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, right. It shouldn't be against the law. And as my brother Tom pointed out before the break, he as a veteran as you are, he felt like they have a right to do that, and he fought for that right to do that, even if he doesn't agree that they're doing it. And
I don't think there's a veteran alive who would say otherwise.
Yeah.
I just think there's a time and a place for everything, and that's not the time or the place.
And they're slapping the people in the face who don't believe in that they should take a knee. Not everybody believes that they should take a knee, so they're slapping the other half in the face by doing that. So they need to just man up and forget it. It's their job. They need to do their job, and their other opinions should be off their job, which is off the field.
Well, and a lot of these people who believe that taking a knee during the national anthem is good, a lot of these people had a problem with Tim Tebow taking a knee, during a football game when there was a kicker kicking a field goal.
Right.
I find it hilarious. So, it's a problem, and I was hoping that was going away, and then,
me too. Yeah.
He's just gotta, and I've said this about a lot of things, and you don't have to have an opinion on everything. It's okay. You don't have to use your huge platform, and he's doing everything that I don't like a president to do. He's focusing on the wrong things, and every week it seems like he's at some other rally, just trying to get reelected, and he hasn't done anything in office yet. So, let's go to work on the platform that you got elected for. If you want to build a wall, go build a wall. If you want to fix healthcare, go fix healthcare. Let's focus on the things that you got elected for, not the NFL.
The president aside, if you take the president out of this conversation just for a second, I think the average fan has spoken up about their feelings and their desire to just not even support something that they hold near and dear. I heard a guy this morning on Red Eye Radio, the show that comes on before First Light, and he was telling those hosts that at Thanksgiving in his family, they always have a big bonfire. And the centerpiece of his bonfire is going to be all of the hats he's collected over the years from the NFL. And he's going to just burn them all up. He's just done with the NFL, period.
Mm-hmm. Good for him.
And so I feel like as a business, and this is something these guys on the weekend, the sports guys say on the weekend all the time, is that as a business, they're shooting themselves in the foot. Everything you said, I don't disagree with. I think you're absolutely dead on, including the president making a statement like he did. It is kind of, it's beneath him. He shouldn't be doing that. It's beneath the office.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you take him out of the equation, I don't think that guy who spoke this morning about burning up all of his memorabilia was doing it because of the president. He himself is just.
No, I agree with that.
He's offended by the actions. He feels like, well, this is my team. I've loved this team forever, but forget it. I'm going to burn my stuff. So
yeah.
Well, here's a perfect example. So the Pittsburgh Steelers decided they were not going to come on the field for the national anthem, and then one of the players on their team is a former Army Ranger who did 2 terms in Afghanistan. So he came out by himself and stood and with his hand over his heart and stood up for the flag.
Oh my God!
But that great, and you are right. This is hurting the NFL. But by the president coming out and saying it, you can't separate the two now, because the president has thrown his hat in the ring and said, this is, let's throw the SOBs out. You can't do that. Sorry, you can't do that, because now it is political. And again, I really felt this whole thing was going away because I think there would have come a time where the owners and the people who make their living off of this would have said, hey, just stop it. Just stand up. Do something else. But instead, now it was a huge focal point. Everybody wanted to know what each team was going to do, and that's why it became such a bigger issue.
Yeah, absolutely. You've hit it dead on, Galen. All right, let's take a little break. We'll be back. If you want to call in with opinions on this, you are welcome to. The phone number is 622-9622. We will be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Sunshine mixed with clouds today. There can be a shower in spots near the coast this afternoon with a high of 87 to 91. Watch for strong rip currents, dangerous surf conditions, and some coastal flooding along the coast. Tonight, clear to partly cloudy, those 69 inland, 74 along the coast. Mostly sunny Tuesday, high 89 to 93. For Wednesday, mostly sunny and quite warm, high 90 to 94. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Did you call Mike Scott Plumbing about the irrigation?
No, but did you know a crocodile can't stick its tongue out? Or that Humpty Dumpty rhyme never actually says he's an egg? Or that Chuck Norris counted to infinity twice?
Where the hell do you come up with these facts? And what's that have to do with the lawn?
Nothing really, just hoping you'd forget what you told me to do.
Well, here's a fact. Just like an elephant, I never forget. And here's another fun fact for you. If my plants die because you didn't call Mike Scott Plumbing to come over and install an irrigation system, you're going to be the one out there all night with a hose.
Well, as a matter of fact, I think I'll call Mike Scott Plumbing right now.
Now that's a fact.
237-2888.
Yes, 237-2888. Because if...
I know. If water runs through it, they do it. Did you know honeybees have 5 eyes?
Oh, brother, you're going to do this all night now, aren't you?
Or that a strawberry is not actually a berry, but a banana is? Or that Chuck Norris killed 2 stones with 1 bird? Or that polar bears are left-handed?
I'm Jan Marino from Palm Garden of Ocala, and I'd like to tell you about the Palm Garden Way. We promote individual care, of course, but we also encourage GEMS. That's going the extra mile, and these are thoughtful individual gifts that make each guest stay special. A gem could be a daily latte or a new book or something else that means a lot to our guest. To find out more about the Palm Garden Way, take a tour, located on the corner of 27th Avenue and 34th Street in Ocala.
The very best in quality is Captain T's upholstery.
Hey, this is Dan. Let me ask you a few questions. Does your boat look better with the cover on? Has your car's interior seen its better days? Stop using a towel to cover up those rips in the golf cart. Isn't it about time you had it restored to better than new with a custom upholstery from Captain T? Captain T's upholstery has been right here in Ocala for nearly 20 years, so they know how to make your ride one of a kind. Whether you want to take that classic ride back to a factory look or put your favorite sports team front and center, Captain T's upholstery is who to call. 352-369-1810. That's 352-369-1810. Or stop by their location, 5030 South Pine Avenue in Ocala, just past the drive-in. And of course, don't forget to visit them on the web, CaptainTUpholstery.com.
The very best in quality is Captain T's upholstery.
All right, 19 minutes after 8 o'clock, Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center, and so far we've only been commenting on sports, and specifically the NFL. Galen, how is the blood supply right now?
We're okay.
Uh-oh, you're breaking up. I heard.
We'll get up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, let's try it again. Yeah, try it again.
Yeah, whenever I cross Payne's Prairie, I think I break up. But we need platelet donors. Everything else is okay. We just need people to make an appointment. And if you've never donated before, today's a great day to do it. Call us at 622-3544. And we'd love to talk to you about donating blood and how you can help your community.
And how does the prairie look this morning with the water?
It's high. It hasn't receded. Thank goodness it hasn't rained much since the hurricane.
Yeah.
It's still high.
Yesterday we went to Silver Springs and the water was 4 feet above normal, according to Rain, the lady named Rain, who was one of the park rangers.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, she's been a guest on the show. So she was riding around in a golf cart with another lady, and so we stopped and chatted with them. And she said it had been more than 5 feet above. It was actually higher than the last platform on the boat dock, whatever you call that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it was there was water where water isn't normally, but they have bridges built because when it was a park and there were man-made water sources, they had flowing water in them. Now they have water again.
We saw an alligator on the opposite side of the sidewalk yesterday.
Yeah.
Wow. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's just a beautiful. I love it, and they said there was so much debris all over the park that I think they had 23 volunteers plus the normal staff that cleaned it up, and they were able to clean it up from Tuesday to Saturday to get it cleaned up enough for a wedding that they had scheduled for that following Saturday.
Yeah,
so that was kind of cool.
That's all.
But, by the way, did you see the thing I posted on Facebook? I tagged your wife because you don't have a Facebook page usually. I know you have a secret one, but anyway, yeah, I was on the Galaxy Press website. Galaxy Press, for those who don't know, that's a publisher that Robin and I work with a lot. And so Galaxy Press...
I didn't know you work with them. Oh, yeah.
Yes, you did. You knew we worked with them.
I didn't. How would I know that?
Because we're the one who introduced you to John Goodwin.
Well, I got introduced to John Goodwin from Dragon Con.
I know. I know. Okay, I told him you were there, and I told you he was there. You don't remember that? But anyway. So there's a video of you. What's it called? The Heinlein Blood Center. What do they call it?
Yeah, it's a Heinlein Blood Drive. Dragon Con.
Yeah. So that was kind of cool to see you guys. I saw a photo of you two together, you and John, and then a video of you making up a plea. Or talking about the blood drive. It was kind of cool.
That was cool.
Oh, there you go.
On Galaxy Press.
He gave us 2,500 books. So for the blood drive,
He gave you $2,500?
Books.
2,500 books.
Oh, books. I think you said bucks.
They're worth more than $1 each. I mean, there was first edition of Battlefield Earth.
Oh, he gave you the first edition? Oh my gosh! Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, with a special jacket and everything. And yeah, he did that through Dragon Con.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. The chairman of Dragon Con.
So I'm gonna have to dig up the tape. I remember the conversation both Robin and I do, because I showed Robin. I said, "Look, Galen is in the Galaxy Press website."
Yeah, that was cool.
And she said, "Yeah, remember we were talking to John about him?" And oh, that's right. Yeah, we did.
He's a good guy.
He is. He's really.
We hung out together for a little bit.
And I knew that. And he's in charge of the Hollywood Christmas Parade. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yes. And so
He's awesome.
all of those celebrities that appear at the Hollywood Christmas Parade are there because he calls them up. Hey, can you be in the parade this year? That's his job.
Yeah.
That's one of his jobs.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll keep a cell phone number then.
So he's got.
Yes,
I don't know what you call it these days. They don't call it Rolodex anymore, right?
No.
What do they call it when you have somebody's?
You put them in your contacts. That's all.
So his contact list is probably worth millions of dollars, I would think.
Yeah. And he's got Galen's name in there, I bet you.
He's got your name in there too.
I know he does because he called me a week ago. We talked about a week ago.
Oh, how nice.
So in the video, when you say he gave you the first edition, I didn't realize he gave you 2,500 copies of the first edition.
Nice.
Yeah, one for every single blood donor. It was an amazing thing.
Oh my god!
And he paid for the freight and there were 4 pallets.
Wow.
I mean, that was expensive to ship, and then they put on a special cover on every book, and they had them cellophane wrapped. It was pretty amazing.
Wow, that is cool. That is cool. Yeah, he's. Let's see. What was I going to tell you about him? I just drew a blank. Anyway,
Yeah.
But
We had a lot of questions if we were pushing Scientology. We're like, no, it's just a book.
Yeah.
Oh, who asked you those questions?
A lot of blood donors are like, oh, are you guys pushing Scientology? I'm like, no.
Oh, because of L. Ron Hubbard's
Book.
name. Yeah, I know. I know.
But it's just a book. It's a very good book.
Well, if you read that book, you can see in the second half that some of the Scientology philosophy things are in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But-
Yeah. So you can't say it. It doesn't have anything to do with Scientology.
Well, it doesn't really. I mean,
But no, we're not. Kind of. Got into an argument with somebody, and I lost that argument about it. I'm like, okay, you win.
Oh,
really?
I was like, okay, you win. I said, and I told him, I said, you don't have to have the book. He goes, oh no, I'm keeping the book because it's a collector's item. I said, okay. Thank you. Have a great day.
Yeah,
what are you arguing with me for?
But it's not heavy. In the book itself, it's not heavy. It's basically, you know what it is, basically, if I could put it in a nutshell? It's L. Ron Hubbard's belief that psychology is a fake science, which I don't agree with. But that's him. True. That's just him. And that's basically what he's... But not him, his characters. in that particular book, it's his characters, so... Anyway, they're good people. It's just that I don't agree with that philosophy.
Yeah. I'm happy being a Lutheran and a Christian.
All right, let's see. So the blood message. Let me make sure I mention this. Palm Garden of Ocala and Penn Flooring make sure that Galen is on the air with us each morning to talk to us about the need for us to step up to the plate and donate blood. Mm-hmm. And we would recommend that you take a tour of Palm Garden of Ocala. They would love for you to do that. They don't mind if you just show up without any previous announcement that you're coming, because the place is clean and spotless all the time. So it doesn't matter. Just show up when you want, and they'll give you a tour. Then you will know that there's a place right here in Ocala for you or your loved one if you need long-term skilled nursing care. Penn Flooring, same thing. Go to their showroom anytime. They will show you the flooring samples, and they'll explain how they will install it and give you all the information you need to know about taking care of it. Mm-hmm. Which is why we chose them for the offices here at WOCA. So thank you.
Yeah, it's great.
Penn Flooring and Palm Garden. All right, so let me real quickly compliment you again on the Friday Night Football. First of all, thank you for doing it. I think it's a wonderful addition to the lineup here at WOCA. You're outstanding in doing this, and the broadcast sounded good. So the what do you call the behind-the-scenes stuff.
The pregame show was really good, too.
That was fun, too, yes.
Yeah.
But, I mean, behind the scenes, the technology that gets it on the air made it sound good. Dan and you did whatever you did to make it sound better. I messed up at one point, but...
No, well, I'll tell you. I mean, it's Dan and I. I love Dan. I really do. And so, we put a lot of effort into making sure that the broadcast sounded good, and tried a lot of different things. And we're hoping, we're getting more interest in sponsors now, and so I'm hoping this starts to take off. And if you want to be a sponsor of a really important tie to this community, high school football, it doesn't get any better than that. So we still need sponsors, and none of it goes to me, but it goes back to the station so that we can continue to do more local things. Because going local costs a lot of money. It costs a lot of money in equipment, costs a lot of money in time, energy, and effort. And so, we just need more sponsors.
Yeah, it's a great way to connect with the community as well. I mean, you're the word about your business is going to be heard by an amazingly large audience, more than you realize. So that high school football is really big. You know, the only one thing I feel bad is for the team themselves, the Trinity team. I mean, right now they haven't won a game, so hopefully they'll win one.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, South Sumter's going to be an uphill climb for them, and then they bring in IMG, and their schedules didn't do them many favors, but they'll be ready for the playoffs come playoff time. So, and that's when their season really starts. So, I still have high hopes for this football team.
Yeah.
So the two games that were missed because of the hurricane, will they be made up?
I don't think Mount Dora is going to play Trinity, but the other one will. Not Lake Christian Prep. The one they missed that we thought we were going to play, we're going to play on that. They were going to play it on Friday night instead of Saturday night. They're going to play that game. That'll be the only one.
All right. And where's not to change the subject, but where's the Bloodmobile today?
Sure. It's at the College of Central Florida.
All right. Right across the street. Go donate blood. Save some lives. And
it's going to be a great day.
It's a great country.
Amen.
Thank you, Galen, for everything you do, and have a good day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Sounds great. Thanks, you guys.
All right,
bye all.
Fox News Radio, I'm Chris Foster. More money's being added to a Republican health care bill for some states to woo senators against it. At the Capitol today,
Senators Lindsey Graham and Bill Cassidy will answer questions for Senate colleagues on the Finance Committee. Federal and state health care officials will also testify at this hearing. Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell's office says it's McConnell's intention to consider the health care bill this week. The prospects have dimmed with Republicans Rand Paul and John McCain announcing opposition and other GOP senators now expressing reservation.
Fox's Jared Halpern, a man who shot 7 people, killing one at a church in Nashville, was wounded by a shot from his own gun during a struggle with a church usher, Robert Engel. His father, James, was there and says,
"Yeah, I'm proud of him."
Emmanuel Kadega Sampson's charged with murder. No word what his motive may have been. He's a legal immigrant from Sudan who'd attended that church. Fox News, we report, you decide.
Worried you're one of the millions whose identity may have been compromised in the recent breach? Be one of the millions who trust their identity protection to LifeLock. We use proprietary technology to detect a range of threats to your identity, from your personal information appearing on the dark web to payday loans in your name and a wide range of other threats. And if there's a problem, our identity restoration specialists will work to fix it. They know the steps to take and calls to make to resolve problems. Of course, no one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions at all businesses, but rest assured that LifeLock has been helping people come out on the bright side of identity theft for over a decade. Join starting at $9.99 plus applicable taxes. Signing up online takes only minutes. Go to LifeLock.com or call 1-800-LifeLock to get 10% off when you enter promo code NEWS. That's promo code NEWS. LifeLock. More detection, more protection.
Howdy folks, RL here for Dairy Queen again to tell you about what's hot and what's not. Dairy Queen has some of the best char-grilled chicken breasts on earth, as well as their chicken breast salad. And the burgers are exceptional, cooked on a real grill for the best flavor and less fat. And for dessert, blizzards are unequaled. Personally, banana split is my all-time favorite. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
There are only a few things in life that you can be certain will always be around: death, taxes, the pursuit of happiness, and computers. As they continue to advance at an epic pace,